Hey guys, welcome to Discover Music, and today we will be talking about the second studio album from heavy metal band Black Tide. It was released in 2011. So let's go right into the tracks. Okay, so we start off with the first track, Ashes. And it was a pretty good track. I thoroughly enjoyed listening to Ashes. And Ashes featured the singer from Bullet for My Valentine, Matt Tuck, and it's a very solid song. Matt Tuck provides very good screams and harsh vocals, and it complemented very well Gabriel Garcia's singing and vocal range. Next song is Bury Me, which is another fantastic song, even better than Ashes in my opinion. It's a solid heavy metal, hard rocking, just punch you in the face type of song. Then we go to the third track, Let It Out. This track wasn't as good. It was pretty average in my opinion. I wouldn't listen to it again if it came on like shuffle on my iPod or something. Then the album rebounds with Honest Eyes, which is the fourth track on this album. And it's a solid track. It's kind of lighter, but not too light. It's still hard, but it's lighter than the other ones. Then we go on to That Fire, which is the leading single off this album. It's a little bit better than Honest Eyes, but it's a solid song. It's not great, but it's I would listen to it again. I wouldn't skip it if it came on the radio. And then Til the Bitter End is a fast going, like an anthem type of song. So I liked it. It wasn't a very memorable song. It's kind of repetitive, but it was good. Then we get to the next two, Take It Easy and Lost in the Sound. They were very average tracks. They didn't grab my attention or anything. Lost in the Sound kind of grew on me a little bit, but it didn't it still didn't solidify as a song that I would want to come back to. Then Walking Dead Man, another single off this album, was very, very good. It was the number one song on this album in my opinion. It was very hard, soaring vocals, just a very good display of what this band can do. Into the Sky, a very, very soft, very melodic. It was just a very peaceful and calming song. And it was very soothing. And I'm glad it was on this album. And so that's it for the standard edition. The standard edition had 10 tracks. But over the years, Black Tide has released 4 bonus tracks for this album. Part of it, So Broken, Alone, and Give Hope. And these bonus tracks, again, just like the first album, Light from Above from Black Tide, the bonus tracks really aren't good. Part of it was below average song, and Alone and Give Hope were very, very average songs. They didn't grip me, they didn't entice me, they didn't do it for me. The only bonus track that I thought was pretty good was So Broken. It was a very self-reflective track, and it was much better than the other bonus tracks, and I think it should have been included in the standard edition. Got its bonus track. So now we come to the part where I tell you my rankings of the songs. Here's the ranking of the songs, ranking of the album, I should say. And so that's what I think. There was a lot of good songs in this album, I must say. There was at least, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs that we listened to over and over and over again, that I rated over a 70. And really, Post Mortem marked a shift in Black Tide's sound. If you heard Light from Above, which I suggest you listen to, their debut album, Black Tide took more of a classic metal approach, and they did that well. Their album, I rated a 65 out of 100, and all their songs were about 65 out of 100. It was very streamlined. All the songs fit into that range, and it wasn't like extraordinary ones. The really good ones, such as, Warriors of Time, Shockwave, and Shout, but they weren't like extraordinary, but they weren't really, really bad ones. With this album, they went to a much heavier approach. They had much heavier guitars and much heavier sounds. It looks like they took influences from bands such as Avenged Sevenfold, Bullet for My Valentine, and bands like that, which they toured with for their debut album. And as you can see, song Ashes featured both My Valentine singer and Matt Tuck. So I believe that the influences of these bands really shine in this album, and I think they did it well. This album has higher highs, but also has lower lows. And every band, when they're trying to shift their sound, they will have hits and misses. And overall, I think this album is a very good one, but I don't know if I would constantly go back to it. Songs that I will go back to, though, is Ashes, Bury Me, and Walking Dead Man. Those are the top 3 songs in this album. And my overall rating is a 65 out of 100. Yes, same as their debut album. It's a solid album. I wouldn't say that it exhibited much in the sense of growth per se. Yes, they did change their sound to a more heavier approach, and I have to commend them for trying to reach out and expand their horizons. But they really didn't give us a better album, since some of the songs, some of the key songs like the singles were better. A lot of songs they did miss on, and it wasn't, they didn't just blow me away. This album did not blow me away. It didn't have that it factor. So I have to stick with 65 out of 100. I suggest you go out there and listen to this album, support this group, and let's hope for their next album that they keep growing on what they have here. Alright, so now I want to give some special thanks out to people who helped me make this review possible. I want to give a special thanks to Alex Garcia and Anthony Starnella, for they also reviewed this album, and I'll put their review down in the comments below, or down in the description, And I want you guys to give me your thoughts on this album and what you thought of this album. And I want you to compare how you rank the songs with my review, or Alex's or Anthony's reviews, or whoever in Discover Music reviews. I will also put down in the description as they review it. And give me feedback, guys. Give me feedback on these videos. What would you like to see? What do you like? What don't you like about these videos? And help Discover Music grow to be your #1 album review channel. So stay tuned for the next video, which will be the next album, or EP I should say, in Black Tide discography, Bite the Bullet. So I'll see you then, and until then, rock on. Peace out, guys.